Well, we made some changes defensively with what we were doing on screens because we thought we could get better than what we were in the first half defensively, and I don't think we responded very well when we were switching screens and with some of the matchups. I don't think our bigs did a great job of handling guarding somebody that guard, and I don't think our guards did a very good job of handling the bigs. And we start the half off, we get the ball inside, and we don't finish it. I mean, we get the ball where we want it, don't finish it, come down, and I wouldn't say we gave up a layup, but they score 3 possessions in a row. I think at the first time out, we had 1 stop in that whole time, and we only had 1 possession or 1 time that we had 2 consecutive stops in the whole second half. We can talk all we want about us struggling from the field in the second half, which certainly makes a difference. But the disappointing thing is I thought we allowed our, missing some shots affect our defensive effort. And there was at least 4 times with very little time, 2 or less than 3 seconds anyway on the shot clock, that we give up a layup. You get outscored 44-22 in the paint. And 1, that shows a lack of toughness on our part, and 2, a lack of execution. I was just disappointed in the second half, the way we handled things both defensively and offensively.
We mentioned the dry spells too. Early in the second half, you had like 2 points for the longest time, and later you had like 3 points for like a 5-minute stretch. Hard when you're not getting stops to keep up if you're not making shots. I think it kind of fed off each other, the defense, offense, probably.
Yeah, I thought it did. I thought we did have some good looks, some good drives. May have had a tough break on a couple of them as far as going to the basket, where there was a no call that I obviously felt like there was quite a bit of contact, we were making a pretty big effort to get to the basket, and usually you get rewarded with going to the free throw line. And we went to the line 6 times in the second half. Well, not 6 times. We had 6 free throw attempts in the second half. I think they only got to 4 fouls. So either we weren't very strong, or they were pretty fortunate on those drives.
Looks like Mo came to play a serve in the first half, but you didn't get a lot from anybody else, unfortunately. Did you sense a lack of energy in the guys today?
I thought we were ready to play. I think Jermaine may have we start off and we've got a layup right off the tip that Jermaine doesn't score. Mo makes a good pass off the tip. Jermaine doesn't score it. Does that bother him? Does that get into his head because he missed a? I don't know. I thought we had several guys that didn't do a great job defensively with their effort. I thought we had several guys that could have been more aggressive offensively, whether it was consistently with the rebound. I mean, we ended up with 17 offensive boards, and which is a lot. Now, obviously, we didn't shoot the ball very well, so there's going to be more offensive rebounding opportunities. But we only had second effort points, whereas they only had 7 offensive boards, but they converted on those at a much higher rate than we did. So they took advantage of it, and some of them were, later in the game when we may have been scrambling a little bit, but overall we just got our rear ends beat in that second half in a big way.
And you thought in your opponent, pretty good team if they had a good year somewhere. Pretty balanced, obviously.
Yeah, they did a very good job. They did a great job of handling some of our traps, some of the pressure things, of passing out of it, and they had guys that did a great job of understanding their roles. In the first half, even though I had a lead, we were struggling with rotations and how we were closing out on guys. We were closing out hard on non-shooters, and then that was forcing, when they drove, forcing our guys that were guarding shooters to help, and they were getting some pretty good looks. But we did a well enough job offensively that that we were able to outscore them. Again, if we just score as many points as we did in the first half and the second half, as frustrated as I am with the defense, if we just score as many points, we still win the game by 7.
Get to get right back on the horse tomorrow, albeit against a team that you struggle against.
They've had our number. I mean, we've only beat them one time in 5 years. It's supposed to be the 6th time we've played them, and you know, we're 1-4. So, you know, that I guess the positive is it's a you know an opportunity to come back and get this taste out of our mouth. But again, this is a loss you can't get back, and we've talked about that before. So, but we can't let it happen again. Yeah, you know, you can't give up back-to-back losses. Teams are going to take some tough losses, and this is certainly one. Hate losing it. Hate losing any time, but losing at home is it's a lot more bitter.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thanks.